Welcome to the Procurement Services demonstration of using the Buyer Assist form. The Buyer Assist is used when a vendor needs a contract signed. This could be any dollar amount, even if it's for $100. It doesn't matter the dollar amount if they insist that they cannot render services or provide goods without their contract or agreement being signed, and they will not accept a signed purchase order. And we do recommend that you offer to provide a signed purchase order. That is something that you can sign. A UVA purchase order is a safe, signable form. But if the vendor will not take our signed purchase order and needs their contract signed, you can use the Buyer Assist. Also, if a prepayment is needed, if the vendor will not accept net 30 days or what I call any after the transaction payment type, net 15, net 20, if they will not accept any kind of direct billing. Sometimes this is referred to as direct billing. They provide services or goods, they send us a bill, they get paid after the fact. If they will not accept any of those forms of payment, then you can use the Buyer Assist form. The Buyer Assist can be found not by actually going to UVA Marketplace, but right off the iProcurement homepage. You will see in the upper left-hand corner a Buyer Assist tab. The Buyer Assist tab is very similar to the types of questions you're asked on the non-catalog form. The first item is item type, and you'll see your choices are goods billed by quantity, services billed by amount, or services billed by quantity. I recommend you choose either goods or either services. Do not select this middle one. The middle one, goods or services billed by amount, if you select that, you will have to put at least $1 as your unit price. And sometimes if you're just tracking a contract, you just need something signed. Sometimes there's no money involved at all. By picking goods and services billed by amount, you will have to put $1 in this form, and then you end up with a $1 encumbrance, a $1 commitment that you never will need. If you select goods billed by quantity or services billed by quantity, you can actually put a 0 in the unit price and basically have a $0 tracking requisition, which will just simply track the contract that was signed. So determine whether it's more goods or more services that you are procuring. I'm going to go with services, and let's just say hotel conference. This comes up quite a lot. Most hotels, almost all hotels, require the signature by contract, with the exception of our local contract hotels. So hotel conference, I would put the date, November 29th, at the Omni Atlanta downtown. It's very important that you put the name of your vendor, because this form has no supplier field. We will have no idea who the contract is with unless you tell us the name. It's very important that you speak with the vendor, make sure they're registered as a vendor, and that they give you their proper name so that we can find them in the vendor file when you submit this form. So do make sure you get the proper name, find out what they registered their name in Oracle as. The category, you can put miscellaneous. I'm typing MIS and hitting tab, and the system will find the category. There is a hotel category, I believe. I'm just going to type hotel and hit tab, and it found it. You can always use the flashlight. For any field, use the flashlight, and you can use a % sign if you don't know what the categories are, and hit go, and you'll get a master list of categories. Okay. But I'm going to stay with hotel motel. In the quantity field, I would put the actual estimated total cost of the event. Let's say it's $2,000. The unit of measurement, I like to use each. And here is where you can either put 0 if the event is going to be charged to a charge card, let's say, to a procurement charge card, but you just need the contract signed. Well, again, there's no need to put money on this order because it's going to hit the charge card. But putting the 2,000 here in the quantity field will at least let us know how much the estimated cost is. And you can even actually put the estimated cost in the description if you like. But I just want to show you that you have that option. You can actually put 0 in the rate per unit as long as you've selected goods billed by quantity or services billed by quantity. Okay. But if it's a straightforward charge and it's going to be invoiced against the purchase order, you can put the amount in. You can set this to $1. We usually like to flip-flop it. We don't like to do 1 at 5,000 because if you do quantity 1 at 5,000, then what you're saying is there's only going to be one invoice for exactly $5,000. And that's usually not the case. If you do 5,000 at 1, well, then they can give us multiple invoices at varying amounts, and the quantity field is a field that you can edit. You can bring it down, you can bring it up, but if you do 1 at 5,000, you will not be able to modify the price once the purchase order is approved. So think about doing the flip-flop approach. And now we're ready to add to our cart. And you'll see their shopping cart in the upper right-hand corner here. We're going to view the cart. Here again is one last opportunity to modify your quantity. See, if I had done it with the